2024, the BMW Group produced over 800,000 vehicles at 31 plants on 4 continents. I'm standing in the 32nd plant, the all-new iFactory, which is located in Hungary, where this vehicle, the all-new iX3, will be produced. Just as this all-electric vehicle represents many world firsts and innovations, this iFactory does the same. Let's take a closer look.
The all-new BMW iFactory is located in Debrecen, Hungary, the second largest city in the country and located in the eastern part of the country, approximately 230 kilometers from the capital Budapest. The plant consists of 22 buildings spread over 400 hectares. Among the many innovations of the iFactory is the fact it is the first ever automotive manufacturing facility to be powered solely by electricity. There is no gas connection to any part of the plant. 1/4 of the iFactory's electricity needs will come from a 500,000 square meter solar panel array. That's the equivalent of 71 football fields. The remaining 75% of electricity used by the iFactory will come from renewable energy sources, including hydro and wind, and eventually geothermal. That 50-hectare solar array is the second largest in Hungary, with 30 hectares of panels on fields surrounding the iFactory and 20 hectares of panels on the iFactory's roofs. Another world first is the paint shop, which uses no fossil fuels to heat up liquids required to prepare and apply paint to the iX3 bodies. The typical automotive paint shop uses 44% gas and 56% electricity to do the job. Temperatures in paint shops range between 60 and 200 degrees Celsius, and BMW worked with another company to develop a process that uses electricity to heat up the liquids and to power air dryers. BMW claims by using just electricity in the paint shop, annual CO2 emissions will be reduced up to 12,000 tons. One of the most innovative aspects of the iFactory's pursuit of sustainability is an 1,800 cubic meter thermal storage tank. Resembling a typical circular water storage tank, this one is different. It has meter-thick walls to keep water heated up by excess electricity hot over the weekend, to be then used on Monday morning to heat up the elements at the paint factory. The energy stored in the tank is the equivalent of 130 megawatt hours. A common metric is that 1 megawatt can power 1,000 average homes. The new iX3 will use BMW's all-new Gen 6 battery, some of which will be made on site in a battery manufacturing facility operated by one of the automaker's battery partners, which include CATL and Eve Energy. The ergonomics of the assembly line at the iFactory have been improved by 30% over existing BMW plants, and it is a paperless process, with all instructions for each vehicle displayed on video screens at each workstation. The use of AI is extensive throughout the iFactory and is used with cameras for quality control during all phases of the manufacturing process. When fully up and running, 2 shifts of 2,000 employees working Monday to Friday will produce 150,000 BMW iX3s per year. And I wouldn't be surprised if the BMW i3, expected next year, is also produced at this iFactory. When we talk about reducing an automobile's carbon footprint, we often refer simply to its emissions. What my tour of the BMW iFactory demonstrated is that there are massive carbon reduction savings to be had in the way vehicles are built, be they gas-powered or all electrics.
I've been in manufacturing plants around the world, and I've never seen one like this iFactory. Just like this vehicle, the iX3 represents a new era for BMW vehicles. This iFactory represents a whole new way of how BMW will be building cars. For Driving.ca, I'm Andrew McCready.